So, Mrs. Koopmanschap, you have been rapporteur on the cultural integration of Muslim women in European cities. Why was this report specially focused on Muslim women?
This report was especially focused on Muslim women because of the reason that we think that Muslim women most have problems with integration. Not all Muslim women, but from the women, Muslim women have a lot of problems to integrate because of their language, because of their background, because of sometimes not being educated, often coming from foreign countries, not used and not used to the new countries, the host countries they are coming to. So it's very difficult for them to have a place in a new world.
In your report, you nevertheless say that there is not one kind of Muslim women, but an enormous variety of women.
Yes.
So are the problems also as different, as various? And what are the main problems?
Well,
you talk about education.
Yes, the problems are as various as the ladies are. Because when you're coming from Turkey, when you come from Morocco, when you're coming from Pakistan or from Iran, your background is different, your education possibilities are different. And so the problems you face in the host countries are different. Some can't even read and write, and others do. So language starts with, but there are also other problems.
What can the local and regional authorities do to improve the integration of Muslim women of Muslim women in Europe on the local level?
We can do a lot. We can offer courses for education, for the language and other education. We can offer meeting possibilities to meet each other, but we can always give them the possibility to have work. We can make it easier for them to go along with their children in the crashes or whatever. So there are a lot of possibilities to give them and to make it easier to integrate in our societies.
Can you give us some concrete examples in your city, for example, or in other Dutch cities?
Well, for example, it's very often the case that we offer them education and at the same time a childhood care for the children they have. So there's no problem with the children to go educate and to have the language courses or other courses, for an example.
Do you also propose professional education and things like that?
Yes, I do propose professional education, because only with professional education you have the opportunity to make the next step to work and to be emancipated woman.
You have also mentioned as a main problem the problem of the image of Muslim women, especially in the media. Yes. What do you propose to fight against these kind of stereotypes?
Well, I think we have to talk always about Muslim women as women who have rights like all other women have and like all other people have. And when you don't start with that, you can always point out these and that and other things, but you have to start in the beginning where everyone and every woman has to start and have the right to start. And we have, as local authorities, as authorities in every country, the duty to make sure that they get that chances.
And how do you do this? You also talk with the media, you also talk with associations, etc.?
Yes, you talk with the media. So, and when you're reacting on subjects they make, and you talk with the media on making a good report or a good presentation about the Muslim women, and you also always talk with organizations and women themselves.
How do you see the future of Muslim women in Europe? You think the situation will improve, or do you fear that it can remain difficult for them for a long time?
Well, I think that when you look at the second generation, those ladies have a much better position now. But when Europe is a part of the world where a lot of people come to, there always will be new first generations. And I think we have to know and to make the knowledge that we can't make another mistake, the mistakes we did before. And so we have to learn from our mistakes. And so we have to improve our knowledge.
You have to learn from mistakes. You also can teach others about good practice in this area. So you're saying that the Congress or your association should work more often on such subject on European level. Do you want to carry on such works, such reflection?
Yes, I think we have to carry on because it's a problem which is not ended now. Perhaps you can say it only starts now. You hear it in the debate, it starts, and you hear that we have to make new solutions, new possibilities to involve Muslim women, to involve women in our societies. And we need those women. We need them to make our society full and complete. And we also need them for the work, for education, and for all other things we need.
Yeah. So today was not an achievement, it was a beginning.
Yes, it was a beginning of a big road, a big journey. And I think, well, we'll see when it ends. But we are improving, and we have to improve more.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.